My name is Hayati Pumpang. Today I will talk about languages. What is languages? Languages is the studies of language, how it is put together and how it functions. Various building blocks of different types and sizes are combined to make up a language. Sounds are brought together and sometimes when this happens, they change their form and do interesting things. Words are arranged in a certain order and sometimes the beginnings and endings of the words are changed to adjust the meaning. Then the meaning itself can be affected by the adjustment of words and by the knowledge of the speaker about what the hearer will understand. Languages is the studies of all of these. There are various branches of languages which are given their own name, some of which others can below linguistics are people who study languages. Phonetics is the study of the sounds of speech. It includes understanding how sounds are made using the mouth, nose, teeth, and tongue, and also understanding how the ear hears the sounds and can tell them apart. A study of phonetics involves producing certain exotic sounds and figuring out which sound you heard, the possible shapes, movements, and use of physical space. Phonology makes use of the phonetics in order to see how sounds or signs are arranged in a certain for each language. In phonology, it matters whether sounds are consecutive or not. That is, whether substituting one sound for another gives a different or consecutive meaning. For example, in English, R and L are two different sounds and the words road and road differ according to which of these sounds is used. But in some languages, R and L are variations of the same sound. They could never make meaning difference in words that differ by only the sound, the position of the sound in the word, and the sounds that are nearby. They are also interested in syllable phrases, rhythm, tone, and intonation. Morphology looks at how individual words are form smaller chunks of meaningful units called morphemes. For example, the English word untie is literally made out of T plus, one referring to the process of reversing an action and one indicating the actions of twisting things like things together so they stay tight, and the last indicating the action happening in the past D. Many languages have much more complex way of the putting words together. Morphology interacts in important ways with both phonology, linking sounds together can use them to change, and syntax, which needs to pay attention to the form of a word when it combines it with other words. Syntax is a study of how phrases, clauses, and sentences are constructed and combined. In particular languages, writing a grammar requires define the rules that govern the structure of the sentence of the language. Such rules involve both the order of words and the form of words in their various possible forms.
Discourse analysis looks at bigger chunks of language: text, conversation, story, speech. Different types of these use language differently. Discourse feature can also show important principles of organization, such as which players in a story have key roles and which does have big parts. Semantics. Semantics is the study of meaning. It focuses on the relation between words, phrases, and other bits of language, and on how this word and phrase connect to the world. Pragmatics. Pragmatics is similar but it involves the study of how speakers of a language use the language of communicate and accomplish what they want. A classic example is where someone is asked, "Do you want some coffee?" Thus the reply, "Coffee will keep me awake," mean yes or no. It depends whether the person wants to stay awake, and questioner will only understand the intentions, meaning if they know whether the person wants to stay awake. Historical linguistics. Historical linguistics is the study of how language have changed over time. Some change happen because of law, maybe incremental change within the language, such as in pronunciation or in the meaning of a word. Other changes happen because of context with speakers of other language. The most well-known example of this is the borrowing. But language context can cause other types of change as well. It can be interesting to compare phonology, context, and word list of similar. Social linguistics. Social linguistics is the study of society and language. Social linguistics may use survey to examine in which context a language is used: market, home, school, workplace, and the attitude to each language.